Hello and welcome to WOW's Operation Replays. This is Lord Holland, and today we are bringing you Tech Line and the Lightning. Now, I'll be honest, from the very start, I make a lot of minor dumb decisions in this match that really cost me a lot of HP. Now, this Lightning, there's no upgrades. Besides probably like main armaments and aiming system. She is only like a 3-point captain, so
This is the base commander.
This is like raw. And really like I'm stretching even my abilities.
Embarkation and evacuation on transport aircraft. Warship commanders. Clear the most direct.
And for those of you that have probably known, I am honestly not a fan of the British destroyers, at least up until Jutland. Lightning and I just never got along well, and I just couldn't make her work in randoms. I can make the Jervis work, but the Lightning, I couldn't even make the Jervis work. I couldn't make both of them besides the Icarus work. It's only until I got to the Jutland that I actually made that one work. I don't know why. This one just didn't want to agree with me. Doesn't mean she's not a good ship. She's a phenomenal ship, a very strong ship, competitive-wise and just in randoms. They're very good ships. Some ships just don't agree with me. And I'll be honest, sometimes they don't agree with me. Because even I struggle with play style, and because every ship has its own little finesse. And I just had trouble with these ships.
Aircraft carrier was spotted in the combat area. Destroy her. Torpedoes dead ahead.
I don't know what happened to that one set of shells though. That just went off for some reason. I really don't. Now I'm within my smoke firing penalty. And this is where it gets very good. It could have been an early trip back to port if I didn't have my hydro ready.
Destroyer sunk.
I really needed that extra hull upgrade for sure. Now I'm doing a single launch. I usually don't do pretty good with the single launch torpedoes, but these ones actually did pretty well. Probably because they're just slow battleships. When I got to the Jutland, I would just launch full racks. I never did try to use single launch. I wanted to try and get that DD down, but he just kept running away. Now, I'm telling the Alabama to get back, because I don't want him to die. I really don't. Because I know he's just going to go in there, he's going to get... at least then, from my experience, the battles that charge down there lose so much health, they get focused by the battleships that turn their guns on them, and they die. But fortunately, we had an Aquila. And Aquila is one of the best... in my opinion, anti-CVs. Because of her AP rockets. Those AP rockets hurt. And they're really intriguing, too, because of the way they launch. Now, I'm just farming at this point. I've got up to 90,000 damage, so I'm happy. If I was to die now, you know, I'd be acceptable. I wouldn't probably make it into a replay, but it'd still be good for me. I've been struggling with the ship, mainly because one, I'm not running many upgrades, and two, my captain's really low. I mean, the Bajoni review was 7 points. 3 points is even pushing it for me. Like, I know Tech Line was supposed to be kind of a video of just like trying to make ends meet for new players, but this one's even stretching it for me. It's pretty much around here that I start making really dumb mistakes. At the time, I thought when I was playing, I was thinking, it's worth it. Upon watching my own replay and recording, even I don't agree with my play style. At least on this one. So my only advice would be to weigh the benefit from what you're getting. And I actually wanted oh, never mind. I was thinking of another match. I thought I could kill this Mahan. I thought I could, because he's at like 2,000 health. I got the health advantage. But yeah, things go south pretty fast. See, I get a good one right there, but I just couldn't get the kill. And then I started losing. I'm at 9,000 health, 9,800 now. And just watch that. I've lost 3,000 health right now. Yeah. Make that 4,000 and going down 5,000. Yeah, in the long run, that really hurt. And that's where I really screwed up. I should have just stayed dark, because that health come back to haunt me. I really needed that 4,000 HP. And I usually will wait for the cruisers, but I kind of messed also up on that one. It's not my best match. I've done better on this maneuver, but I just wasn't doing that good today. Now I love how our Alabama and our Atlanta worked together to get the CV down exceptionally quick. I mean, minus my blabbering, within the first like 5 minutes, more than likely. That's a pretty good record for a CV snipe in this one. I love how they work together. I really do. Our team was a really good team this match. A really good team. And I was at this point where I was thinking, the cruisers aren't going to come. The cruisers aren't going to come. Because they do and they don't spawn sometimes. So I honestly thought they weren't going to come. Get back! Yeah, and our Blisk is very low. Like, he's in my shoes right now. He lost a lot of health. The sad thing is, he has a better smoke than I do. But considering he's half of the health I am at now, I feel kind of fortunate. Well, Aquilo is a really decent carrier player. He definitely managed his planes really well. As you saw, he dropped a fighter already. He dropped a flight of his planes. And he did a really good salvo on that. And I just pick it up after that. And there's the cruisers.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
That for some reason took so long to spawn. I've never seen them take that long. This is where I lose a little bit more health. There's another 1,000 gone. And I wait way too long to pop my smoke. I really do. I should have had it pop by the time, you know, they were looking right at me. And there goes another 1,500 health.
Smoke screen set.
Problem so that is like... Oh god, I lose track. That's like 8,000 HP I've lost through stupidity.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
So, in hindsight, I messed up. I mean, not even I play flawless all the time. I've had some really stupid moments. I've died to Torps on Cherry Blossom in the first 2 minutes. I've been deleted by the Fuso on Raptor sometimes. I've died to fires, like on the first wave of Aegis. Even I screw up, but I learn. And I should have just launched full racks here. But this is probably one of my most successful Aegis Ultimate Frontier matches. And it's still a good display of the Lightning, in my opinion. Minus the stupidity. I should have launched full racks. I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, I completely missed on all those Torps. So it was like single fire Torps take some getting used to. They really do. Our Fiji picks up natural selection, good for him. We had a really good team, like I said. Now we've gone through. Now this is the second wave.
Get back.
And they're saying get back.
Negative.
And I'm thinking I'm a DD, I should just keep fighting. I push my luck. Unfortunately, I think I ran out of luck really early on.
Smoke generator started.
Maybe I could have launched Torps, but I didn't. I just figured it was worth to wait. Because I kind of needed them. I mean, 6 kills, 155,000 damage. It's not much, but that's still a very respectable amount for a DD.
Destroyer blown up.
That's how it's
Now
done.
I pushed my luck a little further here than I really should have. I pushed in a little too deep because it's a Wichita 9K radar, and I'm in the 9K radar range. I should have just dropped him in 10 kilometers and just ran away. There goes a couple more HP. Now I'm just trying to wiggle, and I'm just waiting for that 30-second timer to run out. I pop my smoke right here, right as the Pincy
Smoke generator
shoots its
started.
back guns, and I go dark. But
The ship is on fire.
I get knocked out by fire. I think I had a small chance to live, but I didn't pop my repair soon enough. Super close. I just missed it barely. But 7 kills, 184,000 damage. It's not bad. We still end up pulling a 5-star out of this
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
because the team was able to wreck these 2 first cruisers. Then the Aquila could go in with its torps and basically just delete this Colorado. So it was a solid 5 stars. I ended up being like 4th on the team. I was in the top 5, which is respectable. I mean, considering that I was fighting against a decent team, I mean, I'm happy, but there's a lot of lessons that could be taken from this. And I would honestly label this one as a Lightning tech ship show. What not to do in operations. Still a decent display of the Lightning's abilities, but it's definitely a lot of more what not to do. And a really rare gameplay of me just not doing well. Now the Alabama's gonna go down because, I mean, he's taking fire from 2 DDs, a Cleveland, a Missouri, and a Wichita. I mean, fortunately, he's taking the fire for the Aquila, because the Aquila, if it got shot, it more than likely gets citadeled because the whole thing's coated in 19 and 16 millimeter armor. There's no armor on that ship. Alabama goes down to fires. I feel really bad for him. But I think, like him, like me, losing that half of your health for the CV. Yes, we got the CV, but in the long term, it hurt him too. So, like, I lost health, and just losing that sheer amount of health really comes back to bite you. And that's why I always stress to basically conserve your health. Now, we did see the Colorado take at least a double citadel from the Missouri and went from like 49,000 to 20,000 basically in one salvo. Now, I love our Edinburgh coming in and smoking up the CV. That's really good gameplay from KCB Eclipse there. Really good. Our British cruisers did phenomenal, and they highlighted what these British cruisers are great at. Smoking and shooting. The British cruisers are just amazing. They really are. Now, I know I wasn't really looking at where I should be looking at. But I mean, 23 seconds, it's going to be 5 stars. But the real heroes of this match are, you know, without a doubt, the CV, Mr. Disabled in Battle Chat, the Edinburgh Ellipse KCB, and Spectre QC87. They were the real stars of this
Demarcation is finished.
match.
Operation successfully completed.
They did a phenomenal job. They illustrated their ship's strengths to the T. So, these guys did phenomenal. Great job.